Hey, how's it going, guys? We are doing another episode of Stellaris here. I figured this would be the perfect time to go ahead and try and keep playing our Soviet Union Let's Play. For those of you that have not seen the entire series, I would highly recommend saving the first few videos so you can see how we've come along so far. But we're going to go ahead and push on through and see how things go. Give me just 1 second, guys. I want to give just a few minutes for people to show up, so let's give it about 2 minutes intermission for those of you just getting here. I think we can get started pretty soon. Take a look and see if anybody is in the chat for this one. Hey, Dark X! Do East Germany next. I like that idea. So let's go ahead and jump into this right away. I want to pop out and see sort of what our star system looks like. We do have a few construction ships out here, but really what I'm looking for is a new homeworld. And honestly, we might just have to wait for, the proper homeworld by terraforming, because we have some planets here with some massive abilities in terms of where we could possibly seed planets. We also want to destroy these hostile fleets that are destroying our units. Should be shot for that one. At Malenkov, our continental world, I want to start getting some surface structures. We've got a lot already, but we should keep building more, and we should upgrade the ones we already have, especially the mineral silos. This is one of the only actual factions I've had that has had difficulties in getting the mineral silos, and it's mostly because we just haven't had enough minerals to start building the mining depots, which we are working on. Let me grab the science ship here. So he's afraid to move that way. Let's see if we could check out this star system. We've got to find a new homeworld soon.
Research complete.
New research. I like the fleet command unit plus 20. I like the starbase capacity plus 2. I like the gene clinic. Man, this is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the fleet command limit just because we seem to have a lot of pirate fleets around us. Let's go ahead and try to knock a few of those out. Some of them are blocking our view to certain worlds. Now, this one is extremely dangerous. We can't go over here. And it's actually something that scares me about this system. This pirate fleet could wipe out an actual entire civilization. So we're going to send one of our fleets over here. Let's hope that this fleet can take them out. We might have wanted to wait for a few more ships. Take a look here at the chat. Playing Hearts of Iron 4 right now is Italy. It's funny you mentioned that because my best game of Hearts of Iron ever, of all the Hearts of Iron games, was Hearts of Iron 3 as Italy. I managed to actually win the Eastern Front War, and I took all that Russian territory as well as all of Greece. It was really, really fun. That was in Hearts of Iron 3 back when I used to play a ton. Now I play a ton of just everything, unfortunately. I don't have that one game I can really be like, oh, this is my game. But I remember that, man. Italy can be really useful. I mean, you just have to know how to use them. Definitely have to upgrade, especially in Hearts of Iron. You got to upgrade their equipment. That is a big plus for Italy. Still have that colony ship, and I'm starting to wonder if we should use our construction ship to either try to build a connection here or possibly to start getting some more of these mining facilities, mining stations under our control. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to move them out of this area for now. Hopefully we can come up with some technology to terraform these planets that are potentially habitable, but I think it's going to take a while.
Construction complete.
Still at +4 for Malenkov, but Malenkov needs even more food. Right now, food is not the priority. Sorry, boys. We will, of course, get a biolab going. Alright, so we checked that area out. Really not much going on there. Let's see where our first fleet is. They're still on the way to that world. And what I don't like here is we're getting awfully close to enemy territory. I mean, it would be great if we could build a colony over here. I wouldn't mind, as long as we can grab all the rest of this stuff. But we do have to consider building some more, you know, star systems, starports, etc. And I think the next starport should be here at Ugrasil to grab all of those mining facilities. See who our leader is right now. Grand Marshal Melanie Fields. That's right. She was our original admiral. And I wonder who will replace her. Of course, Stalin started the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Like, actually, we had Stalin reincarnated in this game just so that could happen. Let's go survey this system. And we should also possibly encounter those aliens. We're getting to the area, guys. I want to slow down as we get there because I do want to be able to see the battle. If you guys like the battle, let me know by hitting that like button. Oh, shit. This area is full of enemies. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, return, return, return. Get the hell out of there right now. I hope we can escape, guys. Oh, please tell me we can escape. Oh, we are so fucked. We are so finished. There is a major, major enemy fleet here, guys. We are going to be stuck rebuilding all of our fleet capabilities, and we've just lost a great leader, a great admiral. But this just goes to show you how poorly set up our fleet is. One of our governors did gain a trait, but that seems to be a beta alien location, and they are not happy. The Door Beyond entity. Respect our authority or else. I don't know who they're coming from, what they're about to do to us, but yeah, we absolutely just lost our fleet. The fourth fleet, can they get back? I doubt it. The first fleet, excuse me.
Research complete.
Let's see if they can return. That would be great if they could. Not telling us where this fourth fleet is unless it's returning to base. All right, let's go for research. I definitely want to get some shields. Get the hell out. Yeah, exactly. So his location is unknown, which is not good, but I do know I need to build some more destroyers, corvettes, etc. We still need some more mining facilities, but yeah, we have a lot of really dangerous aliens around our location right now. Unless they can, like, take fleets prisoner, wouldn't that be creepy as hell? All right, they're back. Wow, man. So we can actually bring them back to the main planet. There's another hostile fleet here. I think it's probably a pirate fleet. 481. We can help them, but not before we get some retraining done. So this hostile fleet is going to cause a lot of damage. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Merge. 704.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Where's that damn hostile fleet? They may have disappeared for now. Okay, so we got a system survey, but unfortunately no habitable worlds. We're going to keep moving closer to our current system. And I still want to go for that prosperity buff. I really think that's going to be important. So I'm going to go here, building upkeep and starbase upkeep reduced by 10%, and ship upkeep reduced by 10%. That's what we want. So we can have a nice large fleet. with no questions asked. Should also consider building another Starfleet right there, or Starbase, excuse me. Build Starbase Outpost right there, and we are joining the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics together in one very strong republic. So I think we're going to have to go to Astarte to find these pirates, but these guys are ready for a fight. They did escape. Hui Gao did escape. He's one of our best generals, and who knows, he could be our next and best leader so far. All right, let's see. And for this construction ship that doesn't have anything to do, let's get some mining stations up. Nice! So we actually analyzed some debris and got a bunch of research points back.
Research station lost.
Shit.
Construction
Destroying our
complete.
fucking research stations. They're faster, First Fleet. We need to increase our speed, and that's all about research. They're really going to mess that area up. As you can see, they're just destroying all the mining station in Astarte. We can definitely destroy them with our fleet, but just the fact that they're doing that much damage is so frustrating, and it sets us back considerably. I think what I can do in the meantime is try to build or upgrade more buildings in Stellinium. Stellinium is totally taken over, which is good. It's doing well. But I also want to get someone to that auto-chitin movement. So I think I'm going to bring this slave of the state, and I'll upgrade that. Grab this science ship. And what the hell, let's take a look at this world. Hopefully he takes the right path to get there. In the meantime, the rest of our ships need to start, obviously, continuing to build some mining stations. But what we really need to do is get the First Fleet there where the pirates are and find where their home base is. And if it's in Brink, it's going to be a big problem because it's one of the only ways we can use to get to Astarte. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Probably nothing good. The aliens would control, or the pirates would control this entire sector. Yup, this is what I thought. Now, we did destroy the pirate station, and the Admiral actually gained a trait. We'll take a look at that trait afterwards. But Astarte, as you can see, was a massive planet with a bunch of stuff on it. Or a massive group of planets, and these frickin' pirates ruined it all for us. So now we have to go to war. I'm not even going to slow down the fight because I just am so annoyed at these guys. And I will send these guys back to base. And now it's time, unfortunately, for our poor construction ships to come back and basically just rebuild the entire area. I mean, it's a really valuable area. So that's cool. But besides that, yeah, it's a shitty situation.
Construction complete.
Alright, mining stations. And I will take a look at the chat here for a second. I want to take a little break myself. But yeah, that guy's got a lot of work ahead of him. All for the glorious motherland. Get the hell out. Can kill France. Nice. Go for it, man. It's a tough win. Lighting a nice cigar. Hello, Lady Chicken Sword, my dear. How are you doing? Wow, that is a pungent smell, but it is decent. Hey, Lady Chicken Sword, thank you for joining the revolution. We are just continuing here to see how far we can get on a stream of Stellaris. It's definitely not our most popular series. You know, I know a lot of people play Stellaris, so I'm not surprised. but I figured it would be best for a stream because whoever's going to kind of come and join probably want to watch something more like this. Oh, thank you. I'm pretty good. I'm getting by, as it were. Now let's continue with our situation, as I like to call it. We're still looking for a livable planet, of course. We got some science ships here. I'm going to keep looking, even in systems that could be very far from home. We've done it before, and it's worked out just fine. There's another one there. Unfortunately, the system close to where he's looking is very dangerous. So I'm not going for it. I like that we actually were able to mix those systems together, but we need to get a stronger fleet, guys, because what we really want to do is we want to get a fleet strong enough to take out all of these little pirate enclaves. There are a few of them. There's also a bunch of debris around, and send one of these colony ships out. For this science ship, we'll have him survey that system. We need to find a livable world. We found a few, and we found a bunch of really non-habitable planets that I hope, with research and time, will become habitable because they're really, really great planets. All right, First Fleet is heading back to get repairs done, but I think we might want to send out a few. Unfortunately, look at this. We have like massive enemy armies near us. There's one there and one here. Just massive alien space stations that we can't even begin to defeat. So I'm not sure what to do about that, besides be careful. I have no idea what Stellaris is and have not watched the LP. What's going on? So we basically, Stellaris is a game where you're able to take over multiple universes and create sort of a galactic government of your dreams. It could be like a peaceful utopia or a horrible, horrible place. And at the same time, there's a lot of strategy involved in taking different locations. You can be a number of different races, so you can be human, or you could be reptilian, fungoid, molluscoid. There's like 800 different things you could pick. It's really amazing. In this case, all I did was I just recreated the Soviet Union and imagined what would happen if they won the Cold War and were able to venture out into the galaxy, and that's what we have going here. So maybe that explains why we don't have as many views on this series as other ones. But nonetheless, that's kind of the story. We actually reincarnated Joseph Stalin. He died, and now our leader is Grand Marshal Melanie Fields. And this actually changed. This must have changed after the update, because what we had was General Secretary of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics before. So that's interesting. I wonder if we can change that. We can also reform the government, but depending on the kind of people you have, you can only have a sort of government that fits your personality traits. So we can't even take a democracy, even though that would usually be a possibility. We could go for an empire, or we could go for a new dictatorship or an oligarchy and get rid of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics completely, and actually maybe even have a capitalist state where only the wealthy own anything of value. I mean, it's something we can all choose, especially since this is not the most popular series. If you guys decide to do it, we'll do it. Definitely going to unlock the Fleet Academy there. And I want to take a look here at the science ship. So yeah, there's enemies here. I want to see how many vessels they have. Could be dangerous to attack. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep on building some ships. Let's get some destroyers out there. We're getting to the point where we may have to actually start building some more fleets. So, you know, with the new update, you can't just have a massive fleet. It's not allowed. You actually have to build an entirely new fleet, which I think is actually a good thing, to be honest with you. So let's hope that happens. And looks like this guy is going to have to rebuild all those mining facilities. Sorry about that, mate. And we could build another starbase outpost fairly close here. Tiralum seems like a really good system. Unfortunately, it's very close to other planets. So I almost want to go for Sapad. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to build a starbase outpost in Sapad. And we're using influence to do that. But luckily, in this game, the frontier outposts do not lower your influence, nor should they. But we've got a lot of work to do. And I don't like these
system survey complete.
Beta aliens. Just too close to enemy territory. A faction has been founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape. of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics led by Admiral Hui Gao. They call themselves the Strength Through Conquest. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. As much as I'd love to do that, we have a lot of work to do before that happens, but we can start building some more assault armies. Looks like our leader has died, a scientist. We need to go ahead and get a new scientist here for the science ship, and that's going to cost us some influence points. Keep searching, you'll find it.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, I think somebody's asking for a trade deal. Also, our people are getting kind of hungry. Active sensor link. Transfer full map vision to the other party for the duration of the trade deal, and they'll do the same for us. I'll agree to it. I think it's a really bad idea, because they're going to be able to see what we're doing. We're going to be able to see what they're doing. Problem with our territory is we just have so many pirates and sort of really heavy pirate presence in the area. Even if we do beef up our fleets here. Neat, says Lady Chicken Sword. Very cool.
Research complete.
Encounter in Gothra.
Construction complete.
These are just regular aliens, but you can never be too sure. Here at Dorfil, or excuse me, at Beta Hydril, I'm also going to build an outpost. We still have these small worlds where we could build stuff, but I was hoping to get a larger planet. So I really might just wait for us to increase our habitability. Reveals resource. This is going to be really useful. They destroy our hull points as well in terms of combat, but nothing that can help our ability to terraform a planet and make it habitable. That takes a lot longer. Ah, no, we have made connections with the Artisan Troupe. A visitor, this is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introduction are in order. We are the Artisan Troupe. Our members are dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. So they seem fairly friendly, in that they're not going to cut our head off the first chance they get. Let's go to our two cities here. Our two, I should say, our two countries, our two planets, not just cities. So Stellinium definitely has to be upgraded. We need some more food, so I'm going to build a farm on the farm tile. And for now, we'll wait a bit. Malenkov, I should say, the planet of Malenkov. Stellinium has completely been built.
The Alien Empire has established communications.
Whoa, look at them, guys. The Soxid Bloodletters Blood Court. I've never heard of something like this. Quake and fear, alien scum, for your doom approaches. The sucklet bloodlusters will cleanse the galaxy of every misbegotten xeno-civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Stellinium shall burn. I'm just going to be friendly, because they seem pretty badass. They seem dangerous, man. So, yeah, we definitely have to keep on building ships. There's no doubt about that. We're going to need to protect ourselves from external threats.
Construction complete.
But it's not going to be easy. That was freaky, man. So building a system there would be a good idea. Mining stations, go for it.
System survey complete.
One second, my friends. Just a short intermission. We'll be right back neat hippies. Exactly. I shall return. by the way, I want you guys to keep in mind, I'm streaming for just 2 people. But I love you guys, number 1, and I love the game so much that I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, there we go. We got 6. Hey, everybody. How you doing? So back we are. Again, I want to wipe out some of the alien threats around us, but it doesn't stop the fact that we need to gain those planets desperately. I'm so bad at wars in this game, but with the updated system, I think I might be okay. But I'm not going to be okay if we don't have enough ships, and right now we don't. That's one of the reasons why we may need to build a new world and maybe upgrade, our starbase here a bit. I've never tried it before. We'll wait a bit. But we want more destroyers, even if that means getting a new fleet. Got that colony ship just waiting. So sad. Just waiting with nothing to do. So 878 for the fleet there. The hostile intel at this particular Breseler system. 1.3k. I'm going for it. I am going for it. He's going to be the hero of the Soviet Union, my friends. Donate your war bonds to Super Chat for hero of Soviet Union. I'm still probably going to wait for those planets to clear up because we've got a lot of really nice planets here that we could use, but they're savanna planets, and we are people from a temperate climate. We can't live in a massive, outback area. It's going to be just deadly for us. More system surveys complete, and more areas that we need to attack because they've got aliens in them, but they could potentially be habitable systems. Same over here. So this is why we have to get more fleets going. We've already got that second fleet up and running.
Construction complete.
That's why I'm going as fast as possible. We've also got Astrakion. Let's check it out. I think it's probably already surveyed by the other fleet, the enemy fleet. Well, not enemy, but the independent. Yeah, independent in quotes. Alien species. We're going to go take a look at that. We're looking okay, honestly. Let's take a look here. Hi, Agrippa. For the Soviet Union, I love your Russian accent. Thank you very much, Erik. You're a good boy. I pat you on your head. You're a good young tovarish. You become komsomol when you go to Soviet school. All will be revealed. All right. Oh, what's this? Non-Aggression Pact invitation from the ZMOC alignment. I'm definitely going to accept it because really right now our goal is not to go to war with anybody except for the pirates that are polluting our system, and our goal is just to get stronger. That's really it. So I'm fine with that. Now there was nothing here, although there might be a habitable world here. 14, nah, still not good enough for us. I'm serious. I don't care if we have to like squeak in a few star bases here if we find a better world, but we're just not going to take 14. It's just too small. That's why I might just wait until we're able to actually just make this world habitable, despite the fact it's got only 20% habitability right now. So let's take a look, see where our fleet is. First fleet. They're still headed towards the target. Let's keep going. You can definitely see the immensity of this empire. It's just huge. Moving around is huge. A fierce plume of flame sears the heavens of Stellinium as a comet skirts the upper stratosphere. The sheer power evident in its cosmic trajectory has made a profound impression on the capital's populace. They liken the intractability of its path to the inevitability of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics' ascension to galactic supremacy. Oh god, I wish I had video skill. We could totally make a meme video for our galactic empire with that kind of propaganda. That's beautiful. You gotta love that. That's just great. Let's go over here. Get some more mines up, you fool. I'm not gonna build a mining, or I should say a star-based outpost there. We'll get it eventually, I hope. But I might build one there or here at Cadria, even though it's in between a lot of different enemy fleets. Also, let's go just do some mining projects with this guy. If he can't check out other planets, he might as well do mining projects. Although there's still one there, but way too close to the enemy system. Oh well, let's go for it. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments what series you guys are liking. And I mean here in the chat. It really helps to know kind of what you guys like. And, you know, if somebody likes the same thing you do, just agree with them. Just be like, yeah, I love that, and explain why. Because I don't know if I'm like autistic or something, but for me, it's really hard to determine like what people are actually into. And that's why our Stellaris system hasn't been hugely successful, whereas our combat mission system thing has worked out pretty well, for instance. But I need to know like specifically what you like about the series that you watch. That really helps to determine where I move from there, basically. I'm gonna get that first fleet. Oh yeah, they got him. They're gonna chase him. We will slow down once we get to the space battle, and then I will check out chat. Here we go. Ooh, they've got a starbase outpost here as well. Where is Soviet fleet? Look at Soviet fleet, guys. I got the red afterburners just for you guys. Let's take a look here. Really enjoying Order of Battle. Thank you, Lady Chicken Sword. That's awesome. And all this feedback helps so much. It really does, guys. To know like what you like about it, you know, what games I explain well, what games I maybe don't explain so well. I'm not going to get offended. I'll be right back. Combat mission Ukraine, yeah, absolutely. We've got to do some combat mission Russia. We've done it before, but people get offended. Like, it's actually one of the series that gets me the most hate, that and my Civil War series, because people actually think that I have some sort of political vendetta against whoever I'm playing as. And that's the funny part. Like, I've gotten a hatred from, you know, Russians and Ukrainians, depending on who I'm playing as. So I always need to remind people, like, guys, check out the playlist. I play as both sides. I also play as the U.S., so it's not personal. And we have a lot of other combat mission videos, especially Shock Force, but, you know, the team just won't respond to me. By the way, this space battle is epic. The enemy has a pretty nice fleet, and I just love all the phasers going off right now. We got those blue shots. They are so good. We also have to remember to destroy the pirate outpost here in this area. We got you guys. Good work, Admiral. Who knows? Huigao might be the next leader. Where is that pirate outpost? Let's go for it. And then I want to take a science ship to take a look at this area. Survey the system. Send this guy. Actually, I'm not going to send him back. I want to see if we've got any more pirates. I know we do, but I want to see how many. So here at Fatah's 752. I think even with our 1.1k limping along, we can get through this. Let's do it, guys. In the name of saving things, resources, things of that nature. We still don't have any Ascension Perks. Harmony. What do you guys think we should go for? Harmony, domination, supremacy, or maybe traditions? See what you guys think we should go for. I want to take a look here at the chat. I like Black Sea, says Eric. Thank you. Thank you so much, Eric. Yes, Nazi Space and Dark X. It's funny you say that because I actually have a Let's Play on Stellaris a few days back called the Stellaris Multiplayer Let's Play where I play as the Fourth Reich. I created the Fourth Reich, so you might like that, man. You got to check it out. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. It is alt history, but it does touch some hearts. And at one point, I did a Donetsk mod where you actually get to switch the Russian forces to forces of Donetsk, Luhansk. So they have like militia gear on. It's it gets a little touchy, I'll be honest. Build Soviet culture, exactly like the Chicken Sword. I agree. I like. So we do harmony, yes? I'm going for harmony. No, maybe not. Yes. What do you think, Lady Chicken Sword? You are going to be the leader here. Domination. Erik has a good point. We do want to dominate. All right, you know what, Erik? I'm going with your selection, man. Domination it is. We're sending this guy right out, but I want to make sure our construction ships are working full time. Mining stations. And for this guy, at the same time, we also need these research stations built. So I'm going to do that with that construction ship so that we can increase our science output. It should be a lot higher than it is now. And then I'll go to our worlds. As you can see, I'm not speeding up right now. Actually slowing down slightly, and I'm increasing our food because, well, quite simply, we need more food. We don't really need more power, but it's always good to increase something that's going to help your system. In this case, power is not really going to help us too much, so those minerals are probably better spent elsewhere. In fact, I'm going to go to Stellinium, and I am going to get another science ship and another construction ship. And yep, it's going to cost us a bit, but I think it's honestly worth it, especially with the size of the area we're in. So look at that, potentially habitable world, 14 spaces. It's not a lot, but if we can get there, that might actually be the next planet we go to. Let's see what happens here, guys. There's a few worlds here also. I'm not sure why our science ships didn't check them out. We'll find out. Come on. We might make the next planet a penal colony. We could call it like Gulag number 1 or Gulag 17 or something. In that place, we would send only slaves. We could put a nice military presence and get just a massive amount of resources off it, depending on the world. It could also be some sort of glorious workers' paradise, if it's like 21, you know, something like that, something big. Okay, hold on. Battle upcoming. I want to slow down, especially since this fleet was just in a fight and didn't get to repair. We're really putting them in a tough spot. Come on, guys. You will be heroes to the Soviet people. Chairman Melanie Fields herself will give you a medal. Please, you can do this, my friends.
Construction complete.
We've got this. Then we have to go for the pirate outpost. Okay, we just met a merchant guild. Well met, friends. I represent the Mutagan Merchant Guild. Pretty cool. Definitely a bit of importance. And we could even send a scientist to check out this debris field, which is not such a bad idea. I sent Unquang to do that. But we also need a scientist to go ahead and research this solar system. So I'm going to have to recruit another one. At this point, we can send the fleet back. There are still pirates out there, but we can deal with them in time. Just look at that. Ancient mining drones. That's what we were fighting, guys. Just some sort of ancient mining drones from a long lost civilization defending what could potentially be a miner's paradise here. As for this construction ship, oh man, got this potentially habitable world. It sucks, but it's still potentially habitable. We could also expand. I didn't even realize this. We could expand eastward if we want. Maybe this is the way to go. Or more precisely this. Let's build an outpost. We have enough influence for it. Why not? You can see all of our ships are busy right now. Take a look at the chat, guys. Sorry for not paying attention to you guys. I guess the Ukrainian stuff is still fresh, so that's why people get upset. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it does make sense, but some people do take it too far. And we've had that happen not even with just the Ukrainian situation, but with the Bosnian War, which happened in 1993 to 1996. We have people, whenever we talk about the Bosnian War here on the channel, that go nuts from all sides. Slavs, Bosnians, Croats. And it's just, they get into these fights, and it's like, you know, for me, I'm a nice guy. It's so hard to deal with that. It's just like, dude, I don't want to get into a political fight, number one, but I also don't want to tell people they can't express their culture, their cultural rights. So me and Ariman and Dave Jiju have sort of agreed that, like, you know, with that sort of stuff, we just tell them, like, look, guys, whatever you feel towards each other, just calm down right now. Talk about this on, you can add each other's AIM, you can add each other's Skype, whatever people use these days, AIM. Look how old I am. But, you know, just contact yourselves outside of the chat so you don't get everybody all pissed off. Because when that happens, everybody gets stressed, everybody gets anxious, and it's just not, it's not a comfortable situation. Domination is Soviet culture anyway, that is true. Cowards and traitors will be shot. Ah, look at that, Erik. Richard T, they have been fighting for hundreds of years, not going to stop now. Exactly, it's not. And that's why a place like this is not the place to discuss the issue anyway. You know, it's one thing to, like, argue about this, you know, amongst friends, let's say you're a Bosnian or a Serb, or, you know, amongst political circles, but to discuss it on a live stream for a little-known strategy channel, it's kind of just a waste of everybody's time, and it drains people. It really does. Like, I'm an anxious person myself. I don't know how many of you guys know that just from watching my streams, but, you know, I don't like that kind of drama. It's not good. It's not good for the channel. It's not good for anybody. Another thing is that place Wiklar looks really good, but the Empire is over there. The Empire of Sejobanis. We have a non-aggression pact with them, but I'm getting a little annoyed at them, to be honest. That just rhymed. Sejobanis and being honest. Oh my gosh. They're demons. They're interdimensional demons. We have to be careful here, guys. They're interdimensional demons. They're going to come down to the world and kill everybody. This is Alex Jones taking over Agrippa Maxanius' podcast. Let me tell you something. Agrippa Maxanius, why would you watch his stuff? He just plays a bunch of games, just like the gay frogs. You know, it's because he's drinking so much of the goddamn tap water. It gets into his brain. You know, all the antidepressants that go down into the tap water and get into people's brains, things of that nature. That's what's happened to him. So I'm going to take over his channel from now on. It's just going to be Alex Jones all day, every day. We're not going to play games. We're just going to talk politics, boys. We're going to talk politics, and we're going to be real serious here. So I want y'all to understand that Agrippa is a problem. He's a serious problem, and stay away from him. Stay away from him. Keep your children away from him as well, specifically, and just keep away from him. He's dangerous. I'll tell you right now. How was that? Not a single person so far with the Alex Jones impression. We are on like a 30-second delay because of my bad internet. I do want to do like some Alex Jones videos. Somebody suggested I do an Alex Jones Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play, which you can do with the new Hearts of Iron 4. But I'm thinking like, oh man, that, first of all, anybody that's a fan of Alex Jones is going to unsubscribe immediately. And we need every subscription we can get. But it's just kind of risky, you know, in a lot of different ways. I don't know how it would work, but I think it would be pretty funny. Hold on, we need we need to add someone to the science ship. Let's recruit Andrew Lawrence. Andrew Lawrence, is that not the name of the guy in Lawrence of Arabia? Something close to that, I think. Have him survey the system. While we are building everywhere. Here at Malenkov, I think we can start building stuff on the surface. We've got gulag workers on the farms. Since we have so many energy credits, I'm going to actually take over this space with something else. A stronghold would be pretty awesome. It protects our armies from orbital bombardment. And I'm going to do the same over here. I want to build a farm. We need more farms. Go ahead and increase these factories. Why not? Make the people more prosperous on that planet. But what we really need is a scientist to discover some way to get onto these really great planets over here like Hadnock. 21 on Hadnock 2. The frogs are gay, exactly, Lady Chickadee. Starting to worry me, says Richard. Don't worry, Richard. Just don't drink the fluoride water. It's like Lady Chicken Sword says. You'll turn into a gay frog. So now listen, I'm not lying to you. I don't make things up. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just telling you, if you drink water, you will turn into a gay amphibian. That's all I'm saying to you, Richard. I don't understand why you're concerned. This is just the truth. And if you don't want to hear it, it's because the Illuminati and the reptilians are taking over your mind. Thank you, Erik. You're a nice boy. All right, let's keep on going here. Nice young fella. So at this point, yeah, we're probably going to head east. We got a lot of things going. You can see all of these guys have a mission currently. That's good. But right now the mission is also to increase our fleet size, increase the amount of worlds, obviously. So I might be forced to go to one of these smaller worlds. I should say these lesser worlds, but that's just the way things are. There we go. Look at that. Now we've got our space station up. We can absolutely get some minerals out of this area, but we can also keep on checking on these areas and see what's going on. So for this scientist, yeah, let's have him survey that system. Even if it is close to the other systems, I don't care. It'll make a good border area, and we can build a really strong orbital starbase there. Now this construction ship, I'm going to actually build something right there.
System survey complete.
Build a star-based outpost. Ooh, the Galactic Udavango Commonwealth. Respect our authority or else. We're definitely in a part of space that has a lot of things going on for it. Yeah, build a mining station, why not? Nice, we got some research complete. I'm looking for those worlds to be habitable. Terraforming! Unlocks feature terraforming. That's what we need. Get a good scientist. Let's research the anomaly. Only because we need the science points.
Construction complete.
Let's see if our leader is still alive. Look at that. The Grand Marshal is still alive. She's actually the General Secretary, but I think with the update for Stellaris, the General Secretary disappeared. Thank you, Glunt Gaming. That was very kind of you, and welcome to the channel. Glunt Gaming has just dropped us some cash. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play. It's not our most popular Let's Play, but I decided this would be best for a sort of live stream because of that fact. You know, we might as well try and cover as much of it as possible. I said before on this channel, I don't want any more unfinished Let's Plays, and this is a hardcore game, so if we get crushed, it's not unfinished. By the way, that place Tiralam, look at all of the resources on it. Considering taking it over. But we'll wait and see what happens. See what that science ship is doing. Alright, go to Tarazed. For this science ship, go to Siluch. Ooh, we can't survey the system. Let's keep moving east. So, for instance, we'll go over here. We'll head to this place. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the problem. We don't have a scientist. Our scientists are dropping dead like flies around us. I mean, they have been around for, like, since the beginning of the creation of our system. But actually, I do want to go east. I don't want to go that way. So, let me go over here. Survey this system. Looks like a black hole. As for our construction ships, they should keep on building some research stations. And we need a few of them to go ahead and build some more of these starbase outposts. Probably over here near the Foldora system. Let's do it. Eventually that world's going to be habitable and we can absolutely take it over. Take a look here at the chat. First fleet's repairs are completed. That reminds me, let's get some fleets going, some more destroyers. We'll get some corvettes too, but those destroyers are just epic. They're legendary. Uh-oh, someone died, says Erik. Thank you so much again, Glunt Gaming. Send me a message on email, agrippamaxenius@gmail.com if you have a gaming channel and want to do some collabs. Here we go.
System survey.
All right, we're taking a look at this planet. Let's hope we find something good. Yeah, they completed the system survey. There's really nothing there. We could take a look at this one.
Construction complete.
We're going to drag away some of these workers to work on the farms. And that's weird. So somehow we may have farms set to that, but basically when somebody's working on a farm, they're automatically enslaved. They are political prisoners. They are counter-revolutionaries. We must take them prisoner. It's not our fault. They have actually signed confessions of their crimes, so I don't see what the problem is. Mining drone laser. Again, I'm just trying to unlock something that allows us to terraform planets. But I'll go for the mining drone laser, I guess. All the planets we found that are habitable are just so small, I just don't see the point of taking them over.
Construction complete.
Get those mining stations up, might as well. Ooh, what's this? So this dimensional hole has some enemies in it. A dimensional hole, a massive military power. Should we send our huge fleet against this massive military power? What do you guys think? I hate to ask the question because I almost already know the answer. We don't know what is there. It could be some sort of huge monster. But should we go ahead and send the first fleet against it and see what happens? Because it is blocking our access. Well, not really. You know what? I'm not going to take your psychopath's advice yet. It's a dimensional horror. I'm going to ignore your advice, guys. I love you guys, but I'm ignoring your advice for now, unless somebody wants to donate 10 for me to do it. And I'm going to keep on searching this way. Although, that would have been funny, because that was an interdimensional horror, and I think that fleet would have probably been swallowed up. By the way, we do have a 1.4K fleet now, so we should be back on our course of pirate hunting. I'm going to Revak to take on the beta alien hostile fleet here. And then hopefully we can kind of take a look here, search it out, and see if it's worth our time. Let's take a look. A leader has gained a level. And again, just a really huge thanks to Glunt Gaming. Like, just 99 cents. That's all it takes. It helps so much, even just 99 cents. Elder God says, Lady Chicken Sword, yes, she's getting into the Cthulhu universe. I love you, Lady Chicken Sword. Yes, an Elder God. Speaking of which, I wanted to do a Darkest Dungeon live stream very soon here. And Dale Ernest says, kill it. Exactly. I agree with Exile, I wouldn't. Me either, Ariman. I wouldn't do it either. It's a terrible idea. We'll just stay away from that. So, we'll just keep on going and just ignore that interdimensional horror. We can still get by it, so it's not the end of the world. We just pretend it isn't there, just like any Cthulhu-esque myth, any Lovecraftian myth. Yog-Shoggoth, or the Yellow King, the King in Yellow. Oh, you gotta love how that show True Detective actually considered that. Oh shit, we're fucked.
System survey complete.
The Spookslock Ravagers. Wow, guys. This might be it. It's a cleansing. And I'm pretty sure our shipyards are not going to be able to manage this. Let's go back to the Red Star shipyard. Make sure our main fleet is here. And see where these guys were attacking from. And of course, we will merge these guys and try to go for a proper war. But I think we're pretty much destroyed. This would be a good ending to our glorious Soviet Union. We couldn't make it all the way. You guys know that. What should we do? Read the true crime books much better. Oh, I will. I've also read the book that talks about the Yellow King, and it doesn't come to mind now. Of course, it's not H.P. Lovecraft. It's someone that came after him. And the Yellow King is actually a collection of short stories all about people that read the Yellow King play and went mad. It's not really a spoiler because you find it out pretty quickly. And also William Hope Hodgson is another author I love that talks about the elder things and all this crazy stuff, even before H.P. Lovecraft. So, you know, who knows who really thought of all those amazing stories? We don't know, honestly. But, yeah, I love true crime, and I love how they added that part. So far, nobody's attacking us.
Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete.
And we definitely just need to push on the brakes and try and get a huge amount of spaceships. I'm not gonna try to. I'm just not gonna give up that easily on this one. Could still lose the battle, but at least we'll go down in flames gloriously. Witness us, people. Merge. 1.8K. Come on.
Construction complete.
Can no longer use the containment casus belli. Well, that's wonderful. We could also start building some troop transports to attack their planets, but I didn't expect to get into war this early, so I'm a bit worried. But we're going to keep streaming, guys, because you know what? We're in a hardcore game. Let's do it. Never a Lovecraft fan myself, says Dan Ernest. Why not, Dan, specifically? I've been wanting to push Lovecraft onto my Portuguese uncle for so long, but it's really hard to find Lovecraft books in Portuguese, and my uncle is terrified of stuff like that. You know, he's an older gentleman. I really said that properly. But you know, he's very religious, that sort of thing, so it's like those sort of books scare him, but I love the Lovecraft mythos. Of course, Lovecraft himself was a pretty detestable human being. You could probably say the same about Poe, though. Both pretty weird guys. Lovecraft, there's actually, and I don't know if you guys know about this online test. It's the only online test besides the political compass quiz that I would recommend, and it's Lovecraft or Hitler, and it's a bunch of quotes attributed to both, and you have to decide, is it Lovecraft or Hitler? And you would be so surprised, maybe not, at how many that you would think are Hitler are actually Lovecraftian quotes. As you can see, by the way, our fleet capacity is also completely off kilter. I mean, we are not going to do well against the enemy here, but we're going to go down in a blaze of glory. Let's see where that hostile fleet is. We're going to wait a little longer. We'll let them get to us. Oh man, it's begun. $1.9K. Doesn't mean we can't build anymore, but just means we shouldn't. Let's go for it. This is one thing I don't like about Paradox games. You know, and maybe it's something, there's something they've changed here in Stellaris, but if your army's smaller, I mean, that's just it. You know, there should be an alternative. So now you get destroyed as an army. Maybe now you could become a protectorate or find another way out of this situation. So we'll see if that happens. I doubt it. I'm going slow. Let me increase that a bit. I don't think we have any starports here. Oh, we do. It's too late to build anything, any sort of defenses. My mistake was not building defenses. Hopefully we can damage them enough to make them reconsider this and build a new fleet quickly. I mean, come on, we are the Soviets, for goodness sake. Oh, here we go. For glorious Soviet Union! Hurrah! We go! People should donate shekels during this glorious charge. Because there is a tiny, tiny, tiny chance that we could actually win this. This could be the fall of the Galactic Soviets, guys. Or the rise. Come on, Tovarichi. You can do this. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Can we win this? We will make Huigao the next chairman of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The next Grand Secretary. We won the battle, guys. We won the fucking battle. YouTube's gonna hate that. I'm sorry, but I'm so excited. We won the battle, guys. And now we're at 65% war score here. And I heard about this. This was one of the updates in the game itself, where basically what can happen is if you get a certain war score, you'll actually get the enemy war weariness so high that they surrender. I don't know if that's true, but we're gonna attack their freaking spaceport, man. We're going hardcore now. Now we are just attacking. If you were ever going to donate to the Agrippa Maxenius channel, this would be the correct time to do that, because that was the coolest thing that has ever happened in a very long time. I'm not even kidding. That was freaking awesome. We just beat them. So 65%, they're at 24, but we don't have any war goals. So I'm going to take a look here and see what we can do. We can achieve our war goals. That's 1,100. Settle status quo. Neither side occupies enemy territory, etc. So it's a white peace, and to get this, we need 1,106, which is not something we're going to get. And that's why people were saying that, you know, total conquest is not something we can consider. But man, we are definitely going to go on a rampage here and build some more ships. In fact, and get some defensive modules, crew quarters. We can't worry about defensive modules right now, boys and girls. We're going to get some corvettes, some destroyers, whatever we can get. For the Soviets, glory! And our actual leader, Melanie Fields, who was an admiral before, our chairman, who replaced Joseph Stalin, she's lived longer than Stalin. Stalin only lived till 63 in our Let's Play. Hopefully by destroying these military bases, or I should say these mining facilities, as well as their military bases, we can cause them to surrender even sooner. Look at that, another fleet there. You will go to Gulag. You should surrender, but either way you are fucked.
Complete.
Should be able to just take it over like they did. But I guess we're gonna have to rebuild on it. Man, that sucks. All revolutionaries support Huigao. Amazing, man. Ooh, now they're back under our control. Oh, that is cool. So we get some of them back, and we're at 67%. The Xeno-Purification War, man. The USSR Xeno-Purification War. That would make an awesome title. That was very lucky indeed, Daniel. For the Soviet Union, comrades, says Erik Gunyard. They just got Bagratian to the next dimensions. That's Ariman epic. That right there is an epic quote. This is why we have to get the forum back, man. Epic quotes like that. Hell yeah, man. Do they use missiles? Some point defense frigates, maybe. I think that they definitely just got their asses handed to them. But I'm not sure what to do in terms of the war. We could go for the white peace, but I'm feeling a little confident now, and I'm starting to think we could actually pull some troop transports off some of our cities and try to take over some of their worlds. Oh, man, I don't know if we should do it. I'm not even sure what happens if we attack a star base. We've never tried it. I don't really want to find out. Well, what I will do in this pause is I'm going to go ahead and, just like the Soviets would do, I'm not going to ignore what has to be done now, which is to continue building the glorious Soviet Union. So I'm going to get all these construction ships to do a specific job. Same with the science ships. Let's start going east. We can't just stay put because we found a few enemies. That's just not okay. But yeah, so far the war is going well, man. So we still can't get to settle status quo. We might need to get some troops. What do you guys think? I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to think about it. I'll be right back. But this is definitely a big decision. Thank you, Lady Chicken Sword. You're the best as always. You are the best. Armand is right. Thank you, LCS. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Thank you again, LCS. LCS and somebody, it's one of our lurkers. I do love the lurkers. I know that, and I actually had a conversation with a lurker a few days back, why they don't type and stuff. You know, if you guys are lurkers and you donate especially, please feel free to type some stuff. You know, believe it or not, you know, we'll talk about just about anything on this channel. Lady Chicken Sword, fight the alien fascists, comrade. Oh, a great message, and I support you 100%. Lady Chicken Sword, so does great leader Melanie Fields, who will live on forever for the glorious Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. We shall return very soon. Be right back, guys. We're just getting some stuff ready here in the home. People are like, what is Agrippa doing? Let me take a look here. I want to see the chat. I want to see what you guys like these streams. Hold on. Oh, I love Rambling Exile. The total Stalinist. The mistake was not killing enough. We need to kill more. We're fairly friendly. We are a pretty fairly friendly Soviet Union, although we do still have the Gulag program in place, which is why everybody going to a farm becomes immediately a Gulag worker. Build the troop transports and fight these bastards, says Erik. We're going to do it. All four? Aye. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I needed to hear. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has voted. The Council has voted on this one, and I think we're all agreed. We're going to get some troop transports. We're going to some alien planets, guys. That's what's going to happen. I will return. I'm a little afraid of this news, but I think our goal, and I want to get another vote here from the Council of Council of the Communist Party, and that is going to be this. Should we try to go for a white peace here and end this war? We don't know this alien race, and this is my of course, short speech as leader. Much like Stalin, I was not a great speaker, but I will say that should we go for this short peace right now and stop this alien threat of which we don't know a lot about, or should we continue this war endlessly until we possibly get a war goal and take over these people completely? That being said, I totally support sending some troops out. We're about to lose millions of people, but it's for a greater good. You guys consider that while I go open this bottle of wine. How about that? Be right back, guys. Gonna bang one of these on you, sorry. We have returned. Let us see. Take care, Richard. Thanks for stopping by, mate. They picked this fight. I like this discussion. And you know, this is the funny thing is Lenin always said that, I think it was Kalenkov, man, probably not Kalenkov, one of the people that Stalin had shot. He had said that Lenin had always said that what should happen, and obviously ideally this is what would happen in the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, is there would always be disagreement in the council. You know, so in other words, everybody would give their point of view, and eventually they would come to an agreement. Of course, Stalin didn't necessarily allow that. So I like this idea, which is basically we're going for the just the regular white peace. But I totally agree with the troop transports. We're going to get started with that right now. Let us go ahead and embark all. We already have 5 troop transports. We need to find where we can drop off. I'm not sure if we can drop off directly into their space stations. So we're going to take our first fleet here, my friends. And I think we're going to send them back for repair initially. We might actually have the second fleet join them. We're actually over our fleet limit right now, but we have to keep attacking. And I agree with this idea of sending out these troop transports. We could even send some from Malenkov as well, embark all. We can also recruit a few more, not a bad idea. And some from Stalinium as well. The glorious planet of Stalinium. One last chance at getting a good planet here.
System survey complete.
All right, we're going to go into this planet of theirs. An election, guys. A new Grand Marshal. Now, the Grand Marshal thing was because of an update, because before this was General Secretary. If you guys know of a way to change it back, we will. But we now have a new Grand Marshal. We're going to have to see who it is. First it was Stalin, then it was Melanie Fields. Who is next? And where is our fleet? They are on the way, my friends. Be patient. We are going to take over one of these planets of the enemy. Sir Andrew Lawrence has gained a trait. And ruler elected. Sir Andrew Lawrence, guys. This just makes me think of Lawrence of Arabia. And now this time, look at that. That's so weird. He's got the General Secretary of the Communist Party trait. Guys, everybody salute Sir Andrew Lawrence with the expansionist and frontier spirit traits. 39 years old, the new and youngest General Secretary of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Also, we found, look at this, a potentially habitable continental world on this planet. We must get to it, guys. This is our destiny. We have to figure out how the hell we couldn't get to this world before. If there are pirates in the way, then we've got to destroy these pirates. Alien vessels 1.1K. Guys, we're in the middle of a war, but that planet is so important to our existence. I hate this situation. We have to keep fighting, but that is just, that's epic right there. That could be the difference between life and death for our entire civilization. But there are freaking pirates in the way of this shit. So, sorry guys, but we're going to have to go to war. 1717. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, shit. We're in it, boys. We're in it. Sorry. We're going to have to get in the fight. Or GTFO. Okay, I'm going to GTFO. Oh, hopefully he can get away. Thank you so much, researchers, for researching warp drive. Let's get the hyperdrive research, especially after that happened. And here I'm going to keep on building some destroyers. We're still waiting for those minerals to come in, but that's not a one-day process. That takes a long time. Let me take a look here at the chat. Guy who won that battle had no reason to win. Exactly, man. Thank you so much, Artiman. You can land. So yeah, that's why we definitely need to look for a planet first. We need to scout for a planet and then strike. And right here, it looks like the enemy's got a pretty good army going. Obviously, if we could defeat that final army, we would definitely stand a chance at victory. Because at that point, the war score in our favor would be quite high. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and check and see if we can't get that agreement. Settle status quo? No. Just not good enough.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh shit. They are gonna fight us. And we've got a colony ship here too.
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh man. They've got even more ships.
Complete.
Yeah, they've got even more ships. They're retreating though. Not out of fear, I don't think, just to mess with us. 1.7K. Man, this is a hell of a war. It's a hell of a war, boys. 77 to 36. What do we do, Chairman? What do we do here, Council? This is a tough one, man. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and build a Starpost outpost here. course, the target of the Casus Belli from the damn Ravagers. Got them at 86%. They won't accept it, and they're coming straight for our home planet, guys. This is the final fight. This is the fight for Moscow. For the Soviet people, boys and girls. We've got to knock down their war weariness to such an extent that they realize this is not worth it. They just warped out. What the F? We still can't get to settle the status quo, guys. This war continues. That was crazy. We will, of course, repair our fleet. This shows you what a noob I am in this game. I mean, it's so complex. I don't know what the hell just happened. We definitely got a victory. Peace offer. Hold on. They're going to give us the status quo peace offer. Oh my God, please say this is what's going to happen. And I just saved the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics from certain destruction. Nope. Nope. We don't care. What the hell was that, man? Was that a fake peace offer? Also, we've got this available. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. We need our governors up. Start naming you guys after these scientists and stuff, but first let's figure this war out. We have a scientist, dude. Take a look here at the chat in a sec. The glorious Soviet Union is doing well. Go fight the alien forces and conquer their world. Thank you, mate. Yeah, we do still have those transport ships. We need to find their home base, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Repair a bit, and then we'll send them out. Destroy the star-based outpost of theirs. And it's right near Malenkov as well. Come on, man. $1.8. Come on. Hopefully the first fleet can get back for repairs and also to absorb the destroyers into their fleet, or we are fucked. No other way to put it. It's just the truth. Another potentially habitable world here, but it's only got 10. No, it's terrible. There's a lot of pirate worlds around us. We need this war, guys. I want to take a look here at the chat soon, see what you guys think about this conflict. It's a nasty one, and yeah, I do want to find their planets like you guys are saying, but we need to defend our own planets first.
Complete.
Repair, repair, repair. $1,821. I think we're finished. I think the Soviet Union is finished here. It's a tough one, man. I'm glad we got to the end of this, though, here. And thank you so much, Lady Chicken Sword and Glunt Gaming, for some awesome tips. And once again, I'm going to repeat Lady Chicken Sword's fight the alien fascist karma to the end, even if it means our destruction. We will.
Construction complete.
Our starports did not do their job because we didn't outfit them. We didn't have the time. That's what always happens to me in Stellaris. I just run out of time. Some destroyers there. Come on.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
They're attacking our starbase. $540. We can't wait for much longer.
Construction complete.
Let's go. I mean, you guys can hear my voice. It's like I know that things are about to go sour. It's that simple. Unless we can possibly destroy this hostile fleet. Maybe another hostile fleet on the way. This is going to be a tough fight. The enemy absolutely outnumbers us. We unlocked a world of 12 here. What's going on? What the hell is going on? 2.0, wow. 2.0k of the enemy hostile fleet met us here. We're going to go at normal speed. I'm hoping that somehow our military power stronghold here, our station, can shoot back a bit. But this could be the end of the Soviets.
Spaceport under attack.
Send out those missiles, boys. We just barely won that battle. We just barely won that battle. Even now, we're in a nasty, nasty place. And yeah, we could go after these guys. We might as well go ahead and try to destroy this area, especially since they're near Malenkov. And Huigao gained a level. I'm amazed he was not promoted to the leader of the Soviet Union. Although, then again, neither was Georgy Zhukov, even though, you know, he absolutely could have been. When the Soviets, you know, after the death of Stalin, Georgy Zhukov was not promoted. He was considered, but either he didn't want the job, which is what I'm guessing, or he just didn't take it. That simple. Another construction ship here. Why not? You will take over another planet. Take a look at that soon. Look at that. We're getting closer to status quo. We're getting closer. I mean, guys, we are fighting for our very existence. You guys have to understand that. You know, this is not just about... Yes, we could send out transports to find their planets, but we don't even know where their fucking planets are, let's be honest. If we found them, of course I'd send out transports to get them, but right now I think the best thing to do is convince them to accept a white peace. Oh my goodness, we're already in combat again. Get them, boys.
Spaceport under attack.
The amazing Huigao. Let's take a look here. This is the longest fight I've had in the game. Holy shit, our fleets have a tendency of winning insanely stupid fights we have no reason to. Exactly. It is the glory of the mighty Soviets. You know this, Ariman. You should know more than anybody. It's our glory, man. The will of the people always will rise above evil. Although, evil is pretty fucking strong right now. I won't lie. The Red Star, they've taken the Red Star port, no way. We got to go back to the Red Star port and hopefully fight them off. We're getting closer and closer to be able to get that white peace deal, though. Like, just for that white peace deal, though. Like, that's a big sacrifice.
Research complete.
Same with this. We can't take a look at this area because of the alien vessels. More research complete. I want something that will allow us to terraform those really great planets. Let's increase fleet command. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, the first fleet's already in trouble, guys. First fleet is gonna go is dead. So close to a victory. Minus 22. Holy shit. Did they destroy... Oh my god, did they destroy our frickin' space station? I think they did. No way, man. No way. Oh, they did. They definitely did.
Fleet destroyed.
Oh my god. I think that's it. Don't even care about the new communications. Oh, we're finished. I'm gonna surrender. There we go. Defeat. At least we've lost this war. That's it, guys. That is the end of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Oh man, it's a tough game. Like Stellaris, to me, of all of the games created by Paradox, this and Hearts of Iron 4 are the toughest. And I'm glad we were able to see the end of the Soviet Socialist Republics here. It was a glorious beginning, but now we are part of the Spulak-Sak Ravagers. I'm not sure if we're going to become their slaves or their vassals or something in between, but we are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed that ending to the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. We're going to have to put end on the end of this stream so people know that we finished this Let's Play series and we're going to move on to other stuff. As always, I love your feedback. Yeah, I did kind of just surrender out of pure exhaustion. Ariman is right. But honestly, the Stellaris Let's Plays have not gotten us as much views as, for instance, Combat Mission, Graviteam Tactics. You know, even Crusader Kings 2 is something I'd love to make work. Same with Stellaris, and maybe we will make it work someday, but I'm not sure how we're going to do it. That being said, I really am thankful that you guys stopped by for this one. I know everybody that likes this series will have watched it, and I think it was a cool out. We did all right. No, we couldn't. We had to get to 24, which would have meant I think we had to take one of their planets. We had no fleet left. We had no starbase left. That was the worst thing. Had we had a starbase left, we could have rebuilt an entirely new fleet and destroyed them with little to no issue. But since we didn't, we were pretty much wiped out. Those new starbases have their pluses and their minuses, and that was one of them. But it was still fun, I like to think. I want to once again thank Glunt Gaming and Lady Chicken Sword, the glorious Lady Chicken Sword, for getting us to the end of this series and supporting this particular Let's Play. After that, we didn't do any ads, and we're not going to do any more ads in the future for this Let's Play, of course. But we can certainly do more Stellaris, depending on the amount of views we get on this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I want to see if this will end up in the finished product. I doubt it. But we are definitely coming up with new ideas for Let's Plays. We also got a key for surviving Mars. I'm not sure if that's something you guys want to take a look at, but just something to think about. Thank you so much, guys. Love you a bunch. Take care. Especially you, my Ariman, my friend, my knight. You're the best, man. Love you guys a bunch. Take care. And thank you, obviously, for the comrades that donated. I'm sorry we couldn't make it work, but hopefully in 100 centuries, we will be back. Who knows? Take care, guys.